All right. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan the Quote, and it's been a while since I've been in one of these type of situations. It's been a while since I've been in one of these matches. This is a tournament match, so stakes are a little bit higher. The pressure gets a little bit more intense, but you know what? I'm going to take it one question at a time. I'm going to take it one step at a time. And all I want to do is just answer some questions correctly, put some points on the board. If I walk away with a win, great. If I don't, hey, at least I tried and I got an opportunity to be in this tournament. And for that, I am forever thankful. Brandon, I got no qualms, no problems with you. So wish you the best of luck. Let's have a good match and answer some questions. And it's just movie trivia, man. Let's bring this thing. Let's electrify the audience at home, and let's entertain the audience, and let's just have fun doing this thing, man. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Brannon Dunlap here. Super excited to be a part of the Full Metal tournament. Super excited to be in this tournament, guys. I love to play. I love the energy, and I'm going up against Ryan the Quote Permison. I've seen him play. He knows his stuff. I think it's going to be an epic battle. Whether I win or lose, it's all about having fun. And if you're not having fun, it's not worth it. So let's all have some fun, guys. Go get them.
Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of Full Metal Trivia Singles Edition. We are on the road to the championship. My name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson, and I am not here alone. I have with us one of our competitors in this group, and he's already finished his match, so he can host with me. It is Hollywood Corey Quinto. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, thanks for having me on here. It's great to be here on the hosting side of things. Now I don't have to play this time around, but I'm really happy to be here to call this really fun match with you, Sandy. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, we've got a veteran and somebody who got his foot in the water last year during the season 3's rookie tournament. We got Ryan Permison, who's been here for a while and knows his stuff. He took a little time out at the end of last year, but he's back with a vengeance, and he's going to be facing somebody who was pretty good in that tournament. Brannon Big Time Dunlap is he's got some skill, and I think he's going to be able to push Ryan, and Ryan likewise is going to be able to push Brannon. What do you think about these two?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I've seen Ryan and I've seen Brannon play across so many different leagues, and they really do know their stuff. So but I always say on any given day, it's always about the questions, and something could happen, but you never know, and that's what makes this game so much fun. I'm happy to be a part of it.
It is. You hit the nail on the head. Anybody can win this game on any given day. So it's that's what makes it fun to play, and that's what makes it exciting. How about we get some more excitement and get these guys some introductions, and let's get this match started.
Let's do it.
All right. Introducing first, with a record of 3-3 and a strength category of 90s action adventure, he is Ryan the Quote Permison. And his opponent coming in with a 1-1 record with a strength category of 90s horror. Got a couple of 90s boys in here. We got Brannon Big Time Dunlap. All right, boys. Good luck today. Corey, we're going to start in round number 1. Why don't you hit him with the rules?
Okay, but first of all, Big Time. I thought Ethan Irwin was coming.
Maybe.
Well, you never know, but let's get to it. So, guys, in round number 1, here are the rules. Each competitor is going to get 8 questions from 8 different categories. For each question, they'll have 15 seconds to write down an answer. After time is up, competitors will show and say what they wrote. But every correct answer you get is worth 1 point. You don't lose any points. And if somebody manages to pitch all 8 questions correct, they will receive a bonus question worth 1 point. And the only reason I hesitate, because I know if I would have said it right there, the jinx would have happened. So sorry, guys.
All right, good luck, guys. Question number 1, Corey, is all yours.
All right. You guys ready?
Let's ride. Let's do this.
All right. Well, then here we go. Your first question in round 1 comes in the category of biopics. At what government facility does a majority of Hidden Figures take place at?
Now, is the location hidden as well as the figures?
I mean, it kind of depends on where exactly. It's not about the where, it's the how.
There must be more than 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Ryan.
Was it NASA?
And
Correct.
Brannon.
NASA.
They both got
NASA is
it.
correct. They did. Starting off good. All right, guys. Your number 2 category and question comes in drama. What David Fincher directed crime film stars Daniel Craig and Rooney Mara? I gotta say, I'm a bigger fan of Kate Mara.
Oh, I'm actually a fan of Rooney Mara.
There you go.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. You can live in a world. Sometimes you can live in a world where you can love both.
That is true. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's go over to Brannon.
I personally like both the Mars, but the girl with the dragon tattoo.
And Ryan.
Yep, the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Good job, guys. That is, of course, the right answer. Question number 3.
Okay, question number 3 in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What pop singer plays Bubble in Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets? Also known as Valerian and the City of 1,000. Why can I get my $1,000 back for watching this?
If you spent $1,000, I would have not spent more than 5, 4, 3, 2, and $1. Pens down. Let's go back over to Ryan. What'd you get, Ryan?
Was it Rihanna?
And Brannon.
Rihanna.
You guys are
They got it.
pitching a perfect round so far. Good for you guys. Question number 4 comes in the category of recent releases. But before I ask that question, I am going to remind both competitors 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the round or the match.
Oh, I apologize. I forgot to mention that.
Nah,
It's my
it's
fault.
all good. I
Okay.
forgot about it too. All right, guys. Question 4 is in the category of recent releases. What type of business do Mia and Mel run in the film Like a Boss?
Okay, can I just say something? Do you have the AMC pass, Sandy?
I live in Canada.
Well, I use AMC to go to the movie theater. I used to use AMC to go to the movies every week. They kept showing this everywhere I went. And then on the weekend, I decided, yeah, no thanks. I'm just going to go see Underwater instead because that's how my mind works.
All right, guys, we're going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's start with Brannon.
I hope I got the wording right. Beauty supplies.
And Ryan.
I went a different route. I said an ad agency, like advertising agency. Agency, I should say.
Beauty supplies is acceptable. They have a makeup cosmetics business.
Okay.
Okay.
Good pull, man.
Nice.
Thank you.
Brannon with the lead as we go into question number 5.
Okay, guys, question number 5. And actors and actresses, and keep in mind, everybody in this category has an agent. 3 actors appear in both the Harry Potter and the Indiana Jones franchise. One is Jim Broadbent. Name one other actor.
Whoa.
This is what's called the curveball.
Andrew James Barr putting a solid right hook in there for you guys.
Yeah. You think it's going to go one way, and it just goes another way, like a curveball.
And I'm going to give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to Ryan first.
I took a guess. John Hurt.
And Brannon.
That's what I got too, man. John Hurt.
They got it.
Good job,
Yeah.
guys. John Hurt.
We would have also accepted George Harris.
George Harris is correct.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Nice.
Question number 6 is in the category of Oscars.
And they're my perfect round, guys. Just saying.
Oh, you don't know that. You don't know that.
What film won Common and John Legend the Best Original Song Oscar for the song Glory?
I got to see these two play live, by the way, at Carnegie Hall, and it was incredible.
All right, guys, gonna give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's go over to Brannon.
I don't mean to be racist, but 12 Years a Slave.
And Ryan.
I pulled a weird guess. Mary Poppins Returns.
Oh, God, dude, no.
Nope, and no, as long as it's the name of a movie, dude, it is absolutely not racist.
The answer is Selma.
But the answer is Selma. Both
Yeah.
incorrect answers.
Yeah.
All right, we move on. You guys are still killing it here.
Yeah.
To question number 7.
And the category is non-U.S. films. What 2004 film stars Gael Garcia Bernal as Ernesto Che Guevara, and is based on the book he wrote about the trip that he took with his best friend from Brazil to Peru? Wow, that's a long sentence.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I need some water after that.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We are going to go to Ryan first.
The Motorcycle Diaries.
And Brannon.
I didn't have anything.
It is the
Motorcycle Diaries is correct.
Wow.
Ryan pulling back here to tie the game up again.
Ooh.
Very good, sir. Good job.
Thanks.
All right, guys, your final question, no perfect rounds, but your final question in this round is in the category of plot summary. Set in the 1930s, 3 men on a chain gang escape and go in search of treasure that one of them claims to have buried, meeting a bevy of interesting characters along the way.
Do you know where you have your buried treasure, Sandy? Do you know where your treasure is located?
No.
Oh,
Well,
'cause-
that's not true. There's a story that goes on with that, but I'm not going to get into it right now because it's 5,
Okay.
4,
I kind of want to hear the story
3,
later.
2, and 1. Pens down. Brannon, we are going to start with you.
I'm pretty sure I'm majorly wrong, but I had to put it anyway. Cool head, Luke.
That is a good guess. And Ryan.
I said, "Oh brother, where art thou?"
And Ryan is correct.
And the lead.
And the lead. Alrighty, guys, that was an excellent round 1 from both competitors. We're going to do some quick score calculations, and we're going to be right back. Alrighty, Corey, we have a match on our hands right now. Why don't you tell them what the score is?
So the score, as I have on my trusty whiteboard, Ryan is in the lead with 6 points, but Brennan is right behind him with 5. But anything can happen as we get into round 2.
Absolutely. I will read the rules for round number 2. The leading competitor, in this case Ryan, will decide to go second or first. The player going first will bet on either red or black. The wheel will be spun and it will land on either a category or a color. If a color is spun, the competitor with the corresponding color will choose a category for themselves or their opponent. If a category is spun, the competitor can choose to take a respin. If they respin, they will have to stick with whatever category the wheel lands on. From the category, the competitor will receive 4 questions worth 2 points each unless you opt to go to multiple choice, which will drop the total down to 1 point. There is stealing in this round, so be aware of that, of what you would be giving a potential opponent. These are your categories that were...
Can I do the categories, please?
You certainly can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, here are your categories, folks, for tonight. So the categories tonight are nature classics, Directorial debut dates: animation, Rachel Weisz, 20th century rom-coms, sports, musicals, heist films, taglines, red or black, which is basically the equivalent of Spares the Opponent's Choice here, and the strength categories, which are, this is so funny, this is very funny, 90s action adventure, which is Ryan's strength, and 90s horror, which is Brennan's strength. So it's going to be a 90s field round 2 if both of them get spun.
Absolutely, Corey. So I have the wheel here, but we're going to go to Ryan first. Ryan, you can choose to go first or second.
I will go second.
Okay. That means, Brannon, you are going to go first. And what color would you like?
Black.
Black.
All right. Always red on black.
Ryan is red.
I like it.
I have your wheel here. I will set it to your color, Brannon. And boink.
He says black, and yet he's wearing a red shirt.
I know. There we go.
Must be an omen.
Are you ready for your spin?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, here it comes.
Will the red shirt be a bad omen? We
Just
will
thought I'd
find
point
out.
that out there, Brannon.
It's
All
not
right.
the shirt, it's the man inside
See
the
how it
shirt.
goes.
Looks like we got heist films.
I will spin again, please.
All right. And here you go. Big old
very broad
spin.
category.
Oh.
Whoa!
And it lands
What?
on black.
The shirt did not cause a bad omen.
Gee, I wonder where he's going to go with this one.
Huh. Well, it's up to you, Brannon. You heard the categories. Is there something better
I
on
did.
there than your strength?
I'm thinking.
Oh, wow.
Let's just go. Let's go with 90s horror. That's fine. I was thinking,
All right.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I was thinking. All right.
You want to ask him these questions, Corey?
I would love to. Since I am a horror guy, I will definitely do that. But let me just get to the questions first, and then we can. Just give me. Okay, here we go. All right, so here we go. Ready, Brennan? You get 4 questions.
Yes.
Question number 1 in 90s horror. In Bats, who plays the role of Sheriff Emmett Kenzie?
Lou Diamond Phillips.
That is correct for 2 points.
He's a good actor, too.
He's a good
Question.
actor. I don't know what he was doing in that movie, but.
Chavez v. Chavez. Question number 2. Who directed Event Horizon?
Oh, goodness. Multiple choice, please.
Okay. Is it A, Paul W.S. Anderson, B, Bernard Rose, C, Rennie Harlan, or D, Joe Dante?
I'm going to go with Rennie Harlan.
That is incorrect. Ryan for the steal.
Oof, all right.
Can you hear the options one more time,
Yep.
or no?
Sure. Is it
Okay.
A, Paul W.S. Anderson, B, Bernard Rose, C, Rennie Harlan, or D, Joe Dante?
Oh. I'm going to go with Bernard Rose.
That is incorrect as well. We were looking for Paul W.S. Anderson.
I thought
Not-
that was too obvious.
It was
Dang.
my Mortal Kombat buddy? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, not related to Paul Thomas Anderson, sadly.
Yeah.
Nope, not at the
Man.
slightest.
Man,
Yep, it's
okay.
okay. But it's okay.
Interesting.
Question number 3. How many times does someone have to say Candyman to a mirror for him to appear in Candyman?
Oh, gosh. It's 5 times.
Oh, sorry, can you say that again? You cut out a little bit.
5 times?
Okay, that is correct for 2 points. I'm sorry, you just cut out a little bit.
No, you're good.
If you got that wrong, I was so ready to pounce on that.
All right.
I
and
knew it
your
wasn't 3.
and your final question in 90s horror is, what do the aliens need to survive in the faculty?
Oh, gosh. Multiple choice, because I think it's too obvious.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, caffeine, B, water, C, sugar, or D, salt.
Oof. I was going towards water, so I'm gonna go with water. Water.
And there's a reason why you went with water, because that is correct.
All they needed was some high quality H2O.
Yes, as Bobby Boucher once said.
Yeah, no, that's a wrong movie, but you know.
All right, so that's a good round for Brannon on his strength. He got 3 of the 4 questions right, 5 points out of 8. And now we move over to Ryan. Ryan, you chose the color red. It is there for you. Wow.
Wow.
Yep, I see it.
All right, you ready for your spin?
Yep, I'm ready to spin from the wheel, not the pegs. Sorry. It's a 500-year-old joke, but whatever.
I'm going to laugh to get 90s action, dude.
Wait, get out of there. Get out of there. I don't want to see.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
My God. We joked about it at the top of the show.
Record broke, guys. Record broke.
Okay, so I said that we were going to take a 2-minute time out now to talk about this, but we're not going to. So you're going to stick with 90s action movies?
Wow.
Yes, let's stick with that. Let's go with that.
Let's stick with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this digital wheel is not rigged.
Yeah.
It's not. All right,
Whatever
guys.
happens, Ryan, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
I just have to go slightly up on the sheet here to find yours. I'll be asking your questions for you, Ryan. Question number 1 in 90s action adventure. How many Oscar nominations did 1990's Total Recall receive?
Ooh. Happy 30th, by the way. Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3.
I'm gonna have to do this. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yep. A, 0.
Or no,
B,
I said repeat the question. Like
the whole question? Sorry. Yep,
and
absolutely.
The options. Sorry, I'm gonna use one of my JTEs.
Okay. How many Oscar nominations did 1990's Total Recall receive? A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3?
I'm going to say 1.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Your choices again are A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3.
I'm going to go with 2.
For a 1-point steal. Closing the gap. All right, guys. Ryan, your second question in action adventure of the 90s. Who plays Colonel Meekum in Soldier?
Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, Nicolas Cage, B, Tommy Lee Jones, C, Kurt Russell, or D, Jason Isaacs?
Kurt Russell.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Another 1-point chance for a steal. Your choices again are Nicolas Cage, B, Tommy Lee Jones, C, Kurt Russell, or D, Jason Isaacs.
I might be wrong, but I'm going to go with D, Jason Isaacs.
For another 1-point steal. Kurt Russell is in the movie. He's the main character, but Jason Isaacs is the character that wants him eradicated. So, All right, Ryan, I've got to pick some speed up here in your round with your strength. Question number 3. What is the name of the LA team that Dix used to play for in The Last Boy Scout?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Stallions, B, Generals, C, Tigers, or D, Penguins.
I don't know. I'm going to say Stallions.
For 1 point on the board in round number 2.
Jeez. All right.
All right, Ryan, and your final question in this round is, In what 90s action film where you hear the quote, "What do I want? World peace, an end to bigotry, and no more mini malls. What am I going to get? I'm going to get it. That, boys and girls, is really hot."
Oh, wow, that's something for the books. Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, sudden death, B, broken arrow, C, lethal weapon 3, or D, do or die.
Wow.
Nelly. God. Is it possible I can hear the options one more time, or is that going to constitute it? Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, one more time.
A, sudden death, B, broken arrow, C, lethal weapon 3, or D, do or die.
Sudden death?
For 1 point.
Whoa. Man, I almost went to the other thing I was thinking about, and I was like, I don't know if one of those characters would say that, so let's go
Good
the
pull,
other
buddy.
way.
Good pull.
All right, guys, we're going to do
Thanks.
some score calculations, take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and we are about to get ready into round number 3, but we have a score update, and Brannon has taken the lead of 12 to Ryan's 8. So we're going to go into round 3, but Corey, why don't you read them the rules for me, please?
Happy to. So the rules for round 3 are: there will be one question worth 2 points, and then 2 questions worth 4 points each. There is no multiple choice available, but also no ceiling. A wheel will be spun to determine the movie for each question. Players will have the option to respin only one time in round 3, so choose wisely. If a movie has no questions remaining for a respective point value and a player lands on it, they will get a technical respin. The player behind will start answering questions first. Once that player ties or moves ahead of their opponent, the other player will get their first question. Each player will go back and forth answering their questions until a player is mathematically eliminated. And Sandy, please tell us what our movies are tonight.
Awesome. Your movies that were previously given to the competitors to help them study are Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Clue, Enemy of the State, The Odd Couple, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Inside Llewellyn Davis, and The Favorite, and What If? All right, guys. Ryan, you are behind, so you're going to have to answer at least your first 2 questions, or you'd have to answer your first 4-point question in order to put it over to big time. Are you ready for your spin?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Spin is in.
No whammies, no whammies. Oh wait, that's the wrong show. I'm just kidding you.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll read for Ryan. All right. I got it right here. Okay, Ryan, here is your 2-pointer in the category of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Which actor plays the role of Turkle?
Christopher Lloyd.
I am sorry, that is incorrect. The answer is Scatman Crothers.
Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, so now we go to his first of 4-pointers.
Yep. Okay. Your first of 4-pointers. Are you ready for this spin?
Yep.
All right.
And I believe if he hits it, he could tie the game.
He will tie the game. Inside Llewellyn Davis. Debating on whether or not to use that respin.
Risk it all. Spin again.
All right.
Okay. He likes to live. He likes to live dangerously.
Just like Johnny.
You
Butch
got Butch
Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Okay, let me get to that, and then here we go. All right, here is your question, Ryan, in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. 4 points. What trick does Butch Cassidy pull to beat Harvey Logan in their fight towards the beginning of the movie?
What? Can you? I'm a little confused on the specificity. Can you repeat the question?
Okay, that's going to count as one of your repeats.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay, what trick does Butch Cassidy pull to beat Harvey Logan in their fight towards the beginning of the movie?
Okay. After his opponent pulls out his weapon, he says, "Let's go over the rules," and then he kicks him in the nuts.
For 4 points.
We can accept that. That's 4 points. And a tie game.
Yeah, baby.
Not going to be no TKOs today.
No, this is a good day for a game.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Brannon, it is your turn for your 2-point spin. Are you ready? The only thing that you cannot get is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Man. What is that? I can't.
The Favorite.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right.
That is one bizarre movie.
It is very weird.
It's very weird.
Okay, your 2-point question in The Favorite is: what is the last name of the Prime Minister who owns the championship duck?
Oh, God. Oh, it's Is it Muldrin?
That is unfortunately incorrect. The answer we're looking for is Godolphin.
Yeah.
Godolphin.
Yeah.
They kept calling her Lady Muldrin. So, okay. All right.
All right,
Okay.
here comes your
Take it off, man.
first 4-point question spin. Are you ready?
Oh man.
Yes.
I would have gotten that too if I had. Oh, that is something. What is that? Really?
And The Favorite again.
What?
Oh, my God. Let's go for it.
All right.
He wants to redeem himself.
Wow.
All right, so we're sticking with The Favorite for Brannon here, and here's your 4-point question. What does Lady Sarah threaten to do to Queen Anne if she doesn't remove Abigail and double the tax?
She threatens to quit.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Oh,
Well, the answer we're looking for is she's going to release her love letters to the press.
Oh, my God. Okay. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so here we stand,
All right.
boys and girls, and children of all ages. Brannon has one 4-point question left. If he hits it, he moves into the lead and forces Ryan to answer his final 4-point question. If he misses, we go back to Ryan, who then must hit his 4-pointer, or we go into dun 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 sudden death.
Oh, boy.
Oh man.
Ryan, this sounds very familiar, dude.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I somewhat. It's been a while because we're in 2020 now and everything's changed, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Man.
All right,
Okay.
Brannon.
Oh boy.
You still have one respin. You have
Oh.
all 3 of your repeats.
Okay.
Oh man.
Here
All
is
right.
your spin.
That is one heck of a film, The Favorite. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Kidding.
Ooh.
I guess we all gotta
Is
watch
it The Favorite? Is it? Oh. We're kicking it old school with this one, folks.
The Odd Couple.
I will use my respin.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna risk it for the biscuit. Okay.
Risk it for the biscuit, man.
You're gonna risk it like I did on my 4. Okay. This is getting good, man. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be the Odd Couple watch.
Is it? Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
Okay.
What?
Well, I'm glad you're okay with it. There's no choice.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
goodness.
I don't know.
This is something else, folks.
All right. Okay. To tie or to move ahead, your 4-point question, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, is: what game are the men playing when McMurphy sprays them with the hydrotherapy fountain?
Poker.
That is incorrect. The game we were looking for is Monopoly. Monopoly.
Monopoly. Oh, Jesus. All right.
All right. I've set this up before, Ryan. You know what the stakes are. If you hit, you win.
Okay.
You miss, you go into sudden death against Brannon.
Okay.
Here is
Ready to go?
your...
Yep.
You've already used your respin.
I had to. And it got me the 4, so
You did.
we'll see. Spin that wheel. Where are we gonna land on? Where are we gonna go?
It's gonna be.
Come on, 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 get out of there, get out of there.
What if?
Okay, all right. We'll see how this goes. We will
All
see how
right.
this goes.
I'm on it. I'm just gonna get to it. All right. It's very simple, Ryan. You get this right, you win. You get it wrong, we go to sudden death.
And nobody say anything afterwards.
Perfect. Okay. Here we go, Ryan, for 4 points and the
Yep.
win.
Yep.
What kind of sandwich do Chandri and Wallace give to each other towards the end of the film?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is oh you see this? This is bloppity blah. And this is bloppity blah. It's the best thing in my life. Oh god.
5, 4,
Oh
3, 2, 1.
ham sandwich.
I know.
And we're going to sudden death.
Sudden death, baby.
The answer is fool's gold. Ladies and gentlemen, strap in. Here we go.
Wow.
Sudden death.
It was a fool's
Never done
gold
this
sandwich?
before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Jeez.
having. This is a match, guys. That I'm glad to be a part of.
Man.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right. I think I'll explain. All right. So sudden death rules. Here's how it's going to work, boys. Just like round 1. And if you've seen
Okay.
the throwdown, you know exactly how it works. First person to get the question right is the winner, and the other one gets it wrong. Yeah, you know how it works.
Yep.
We keep going. Yep. Okay, so here we
Oh
go.
my gosh.
Ryan, it's been fun, sir.
Yeah.
And we won't tell you if you're right or wrong. We're not going to say if you're right or wrong.
Okay.
All right. Can I start off?
Yeah.
All right, guys. The first question in sudden death. Who stars as Mary Lee Cuddy in 2014's The Homesman?
What the heck?
Am I still able to get repeats or no?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, can I get a repeat?
Okay, sure.
It's your
Who
first-
stars as Mary Lee Cuddy in 2014's The Homesman?
How many repeats do I have left? Just the one, right?
Yeah, you have one left.
All right. Yeah. Mary.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go to Ryan first.
Rachel Weisz.
And Brannon.
Nicole Kidman.
We keep going. It's
We
Hillary
do.
Swank.
God.
Who was it?
Hillary Swank.
Hillary Swank.
keep
Oh,
going.
my
wow.
God.
Man,
All
I
right.
thought she
Okay.
disappeared. Okay.
Your second sudden death question.
God.
What biopic stars Dennis Quaid, Winona Ryder, and Alec Baldwin.
Oh my God.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are going to start with Brannon this time.
Dude, I'm so scared of this. JFK.
And Ryan.
The Rookie.
And we keep going. The answer we was, of course, looking for is the Jerry Lee Lewis biopic, Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I never saw it.
Right. Okay.
Question number 3 in sudden death. Name the 2 actors that played conjoined twins Bob and Walt in the 2003 comedy Stuck on You.
Well, they both seem to got this one down.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ryan, we are going to start with you.
Matt Damon, Greg Kinnear.
And Brannon.
Matt Damon, Craig Kinnear.
And we move on.
Yep.
Jeez.
Oh my God, this is fun.
This is turning into a Mara Knopick and Rachel Cushing match here.
Yeah.
All right, your next category is crime. In LA Confidential, which classic film actress is Kim Basinger's character, Lynn Bracken, made up to resemble?
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Is it?
5, 4, 3,
Oh man.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Brannon.
I went with the obvious choice, Marilyn Monroe.
And Ryan.
I said the same thing, Marilyn Monroe.
Oh my God.
We were not looking for Marilyn Monroe.
Oh my God.
A little bit of a better actress. We have Veronica Lake.
Never heard of her.
God.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Never heard of her.
Jeez.
But Kim
Question-
Basinger was beautiful in the film. I'll give you that, Kim.
Question number 5 in sudden death. In Mad Max Fury Road, what is the name of the destination Furiosa wants to escape to?
God. Oh God. Mm.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ryan, what'd you get?
Redemption.
And Brannon.
I put Eden.
We were looking for the green place.
The green
Oh my
place.
God.
Well, Brandon, you're on the right track. As you know, Garden of Eden is green, so it's fair enough.
All right, guys.
Oh my God. Okay.
I know what to do in case, so don't worry.
Okay, yeah, I was going to ask.
Your sixth
Oh my God.
sudden death
Oh my
question
God, dude.
is: what play is Jeffrey Anderson performing in a Florida diner theater before getting back into television in the film Soap Dish?
This is very off topic, but can I say and your winner when this is all over? Can I be the one to do it? Okay. Sorry,
Wait.
I'm so excited. And Nate. It's all about that one mishap.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Pens down. We are going to start with Brannon.
Okay, Ryan, if this is my demise, I bear no ill will. I did not know it. Nothing.
And Ryan.
I said Death of a Salesman.
And your winner!
Yeah, buddy!
Sudden death! Ryan!
Wow.
The quote, Permison!
Wow.
Absolutely, we were looking for
Death of a
Death of a
Salesman.
Salesman.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable match. This
Oh, my
is
God.
one of the best matches I've ever called in my entire life. Guys, we are going to get right into this, and we're going to discuss this with our second place finisher first. We're going to talk to Brannon Big Time Dunlap right now. Brannon.
Hey, guys.
I can't even remotely say right now that you lost this match. I know you didn't come out victorious, but like we had lead changes, we had steals, we had 6 questions into sudden death. How are you feeling, buddy? How are you feeling after that?
Exhausted is how I'm feeling. I'd never seen Soap Dish, so I wasn't even getting to track. I didn't even know. As far as the favorite, I thought I knew it better than that because I watched it a couple days ago. Apparently, I didn't. And as it turns out, I knew Ryan's what-if question. So that's just how it goes. But Ryan played an awesome game. I have no shame whatsoever. I feel like I did the best I could. I've never done sudden death in a regular match before, so that was definitely a new experience, let alone go 6 rounds. So
absolutely,
props to you guys, props to Ryan, and thank you guys for putting up with the extended match. I had a blast.
Do you have any questions over there, Corey, for Big Time?
I just wanted to ask, actually, I could just simply say for the record, like, you're 0-2, is that correct? Am I getting this correctly?
1-2 now.
2.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
No, you're good.
1-2. That record, honestly, I'm going to be straight honest. After this match, that is something where if I'm anybody else in this league, I'd be nervous because you played fantastic today, and you should leave with your head held high. And I know for a fact that once we're done with the tournament, and once we continue with singles matches, you're going to come back with a force. And also, I think we're going to see you again. I think you're in the teams tournament coming up. Is that correct?
I am in the teams tournament. That's correct. I am
So
with
how do
Adam
you-
Collins, a We're Your Density.
Yeah. How do you feel going into the tournament with your partner Adam Collins coming up?
Feeling great about it. And as fate would have it, I'm playing the Reinhardts.
Ooh.
So I'm playing Permison again.
That's gonna.
Adam Collins,
I feel like that's gonna give you some redemption now. That's some extra motivation right there.
we'll see how it goes. Adam and I have formed a great team. He's been a really great help in helping with my study habits and expanding my knowledge. I don't know if you've seen any of our matches that we've had over at Multiplex, but
I have.
I not to toot our own horn, but I think we formed an awesome team, and I couldn't be happier with the team we formed. I can't wait to play in the team tournament for you guys. Metal.
Awesome. Well, Brannon, you played an amazing match today. It certainly took some time off of my life to watch this match. We were dangerously running low on questions, and I knew where I had to pull some out from. But I'm very pleased at the show that you guys put on today. So when the regular season starts, after we've crowned a championship, you are absolutely going to be in one of our first matches to get you back into the league.
And like I said, I'm sorry it took so long, guys.
No, it's
okay.
It's all perfect. But thank you again, and we're going to get right to your opponent, the winner of the match, Mr. Permison. You played extraordinary today. I want to just tip my hat to you and say good job for getting through this. Your first match back in a little while in Full Metal. How do you feel about your performance today?
Oh wow! I'm speechless. I am without speech as a fictional character on a popular sitcom once said. Taking a break. That was, I had to take some time off. Had to refresh the brain. Had to recharge the batteries. But to come back here in 2020, despite the situation that the world is currently in, and to come into this ring and answer those questions the way I did, and then pulling the Hail Mary at the end with Death of a Salesman. That's man, that's the stuff magic moments or movies are made about. So that's something else. But I'm going to tip my hat off to Brannon, because Brannon, you put up a heck of a match, heck of a fight, great questions, great answers from you. All the question writers, all the guys working behind the scenes do a fantastic job with this league. Full Metal is awesome-tacular, if I could use a word from a popular internet celebrity. This was something. I studied as best I could. I could have done a little bit more studying here and there on certain movies or maybe certain categories. But I did the best I could with what happened on the wheel. That clip from Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, I just watched that not too long ago before we went on air, so that's a little peek behind the curtain. Man, this is awesome. This is great. It's great to come back in 2020 and get a win, get to move forward in this tournament. I know it's not going to be easy. I know the opponent, and whoever my next opponent is, it's going to be another great match. It's going to be a big challenge, but I'm going to just keep on keeping on and see where it lands. But it's funny that Brandon says, we will meet again in the team's tournament. So he may or may not get redemption there. We'll see, brother. But the Ryards are going to come back with a vengeance too, Brandon. Just so you know, we've been sitting on the sidelines for a good while now, but we're going to come back and we're gonna do some damage and electrify the millions of people out there. That's our thing, man. But other than that, thanks for having me. This was great. I look forward to going in next in the tournament. And those were some movies, man. The Favorite's one of the most bizarro films I've ever seen in my life, with some great acting by everyone involved. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But other than that, good movies and good stuff. And man, 2020 has been one heck of a year. So
it certainly has.
Just got to keep on going.
And just to finish off this conversation with,
sure.
Would you like to know the name of the opponent that you'll be facing in round number 2?
Sure, why not? Let's pull back the curtain a little bit.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but it is one half of the Full Metal Tag Team Champions, Joseph Olivas.
Oh boy!
Oh wow, the algorithm! Oh my goodness gracious!
Cool.
Joseph. Okay, all right. Joseph, he's good. He's very good. He's one of the best in the world today. I'm not going to deny that, and I'm not going to deny that his tag team partner is also an excellent competitor in his own right. So Joseph, all right, man, it's on. It's on. We'll see where it goes.
I honestly think, Brian, that after Joseph takes a watch of this match, he'll be thinking the same about you. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk about this match right now, Ryan. We'll see you in the next round. Corey, what can you say about that match? I mean, we knew it was going to be a good match going in. Do we know it was going to be this good? I didn't. I didn't think that this would be such a slobber knocker all the way to the end. Ryan doing all he needed to do was answer 2 questions. He answered 1-4 to tie it up, and then 1 in sudden death. Man, what do you think overall about that match?
I mean, honestly, this was a roller. Honestly, if I could describe this was like being on a roller coaster. There were twists and turns everywhere. We had what's funny is that we joked about at the very beginning, like Lula's with their strengths in round 2, would it turn into a 90s steam round 2? It did. And then we go to Sun and Death, and it was like, and apparently Ryan's love of soap dish is what got him the victory. But I thought it was a great match all in all, and it was great to be on this side of the desk. And I'm very curious, and I'm very excited to see how Ryan can do against Joseph Olivas. It's going to be an interesting match to watch. So best of luck to the both of them in their future match.
Absolutely. And that is going to be it for us here at Full Metal Trivia. Ryan mentioned it off the top. I'd like to thank Corey, my co-host today. I want to thank Andrew James Barr and his writing staff for the questions for today, especially all of those sudden death questions. We're going to need some more of those. I want to thank our editors, and I want to thank the rest of the Full Metal admin staff. You guys have been great. We're kicking ass and taking names. I am Sandy the Sandman Robinson, and as always, have fun and watch movies.